Well, the good news just keeps a coming. Look at the headline on the screen right here. Unless you're driving, of course. Ripple's partnership with MoneyGram reaps 25% growth in XRP/MXN volume. Oh, we're going to be digging into that. I've also got a piece that'll cover right at the end of the video from CoinDesk. And not sure if you are aware of this, but the Amazon rainforest is quite literally on fire. And so there's a $100,000 crypto donation that is being blocked by, was it BitPay? Yeah, it is BitPay. That's too bad. So I'll cover that towards the end. Before we get going, though, if you would please delicately tap that like button, and if you're a fan of Ripple and XRP, my friends, you done came to the right place. Go ahead and subscribe to the Moon Lambo channel. We have a pretty gosh darn good time here. Okay, Ripple, a real-time gross settlement system and remittance network, had recently announced a strategic partnership with MoneyGram, one of the world's foremost money transfer companies. Immediately after this partnership went live, XRP/MXN volume on Bitso rose by 25%. Brianne M. Madigan of Global Institutional Markets at Ripple commented, quote, "New and notable data shows that although overall XRP trading volume was down nearly 65%, XRP/MXN volumes on Bitso went up more than 25%. During the same period of time that MoneyGram payments into Mexico using XRP went live. A real use case driving real volume." And so Bitso, that's the Mexican cryptocurrency exchange that has partnered up with Ripple utilizing XRapid technology. So Bitso is quite literally a pool of liquidity for XRP. That's where this is all coming from. Coolest stuff. And there's a chart on the screen. I'm not going to review it verbally. If you want to pause it, feel free to take a look here. Okay, even though Ripple's technology, XRapid, has been widely accepted among financial institutions, there has been no data to understand how much of these partnerships have impacted XRP's market. For the first time, Ripple has provided insights about its biggest partnership and how it has impacted XRP's volume. However, far away on the TradingView chart for XRP/USD, the third largest coin was being traded at 27 cents at press time. The coin has been under 30 cents for the past 10 days and has not been able to make a recovery. With its support marked at 23.73 cents, XRP needs to bounce back hard to make it up for its recent loss. XRP's year-to-date return stands at negative 25.48%, the least among the top 10 cryptocurrencies on CoinMarketCap, with a reported market cap of $11.76 billion. All right, so a couple things there. This is just some arbitrarily chosen timeline, beginning of 2019. And it's okay. It's okay to look at things year-to-date. I get it, but just understand that given that it is just an arbitrarily chosen timeline, it doesn't mean that XRP is just on this infinite downward trend. You could pick certain points last year where it looks rather favorable. You can pick shorter time periods. For instance, in the second quarter, XRP was looking pretty good when it went from 29 cents to over 50 cents this year. That sounds pretty good, doesn't it? And so it depends on what arbitrarily chosen timeline you want to select. And also, as it pertains to volume on XRapid, understand that the way the ecosystem works is, as we see that XRP is literally being used and businesses need it to be used in order for transactions to occur, in the way that Ripple wants XRP to be positioned as a bridge currency for cross-border payments. As we see this actually taking hold, it gives investors like you and me confidence to continue holding. It will give new investors confidence to enter into an investment with XRP. And along with what other developers are doing to build on top of the ledger, because it's decentralized, of course, and that'll bode well for institutional investors as they continue to jump in as well. That's what increases the price. Understand that just because we're seeing all this good news about XRapid here, and there's a fair bit of it today that I'm covering, not just in this video. It's that in and of XRapid is capable of being used because there's liquidity. Because there's liquidity, it doesn't create. XRapid itself doesn't just do something to mechanically increase the price of XRP. That's just not what that's not what the software does. Humans see, that's the way the ecosystem works, is humans see that it's being used, and then let's be real here. The price, and I hope that you guys are realizing this is why I keep repeating it on this channel. It's always going to be humans that decide what the price of XRP is. Not an algorithm, not a bot. Because even if you make the argument that bots are affecting the price, okay, well, humans programmed the bots in the first place, and so it can only perform within the parameters set by those humans. And as it pertains to transactions with XRapid's efficient path-seeking algorithm, again, there are parameters set by humans there as well. What really drives the price, though, if you're talking about exponential price growth, the type of parabolic movements we've seen, that really only comes from humans because that's emotional buying. When you see the parabolic run-ups, that's FOMO. Let me tell you, the XRapid algorithm, it doesn't FOMO, okay? It's not going to do that. And so all this is good. It's good to see the volume, and it gives investors confidence. And then, yes, people will FOMO in, and then, yes, some will panic sell ultimately afterwards because when something goes parabolically up on a chart and it's an investment, it's going to go back down. It just it's a virtual certainty. That's how this happens. So understand that's how all of this is actually going to be playing out. But that's perfectly fine. I just think a lot of people still, and that's why I want to keep repeating it on the channel. A lot of people still have this misunderstanding about just, XRapid's being used and the price goes up, and I don't know that everybody has thought through, okay, why would that even happen? And the fact is, that's not how it works. That's not how the ecosystem works. But again, it does instill confidence in individual investors, including myself, and yes, I believe that XRP could absolutely be worth a fortune. This is one of those coins, and none of this is financial advice, but this is one of the cryptocurrencies out there where I think it's reasonable to suspect that, assuming adoption continues to take hold, if you look way down the road, I'm not going to put a timestamp on this, but I could absolutely see a multi-trillion-dollar market cap with XRP one day. Less than 1% of humans on the planet even freaking know what XRP is, and here we are. Like on the cutting edge. It's kind of amazing. That's why I'm having such a blast reporting on this stuff every day. It's like we know, the way I feel anyway, is that we found something really special. We know it. That's why we've got this tight-knit community. That's why everybody is just looking to find as much news as possible on XRP, and I'm raising my hand right now. I'm one of them. Every day, that's why I spend, admittedly, I should be embarrassed by this, but I'm not, I have no shame. I spend hours per day looking this stuff up. It's just fun, and it's fun because I've got skin in the game myself. So guys, I totally get it. All right, and then the piece continues. Recently, Ripple onboarded a new customer on its RippleNet bandwagon, XinPay, UK-based remittance firm. The partnership between the two would allow Ripple to expand its legs in the new markets of the Philippines, Bangladesh, Malaysia, Vietnam, and Thailand. As RippleNet homes many different currencies, including Malaysian ringgit and Bangladesh taka, XinPay could perform transfers without having to create a whole business case for each partner. According to reports, RippleNet surpassed 200 clients globally just in 2019. Claiming to onboard an average of 2 to 3 financial institutions to RippleNet each week. And by the way, boys and girls, there was a separate report. I can't remember who said it now, just off the top of my head, but about 20% of the production contracts are XRapid. That's amazing. Especially considering that we still, the whole infrastructure needs to be built out in a much more substantial way. Ripple's doing, not some critique against Ripple, it's just it takes time. It's just an acknowledgement of that. But we need exchanges really in pretty much every country so that you can convert to every fiat currency available that's out there. And so we really need more pools of liquidity in order to make these new corridors accessible. So that's one of those things that's really going to take time, because a lot of these exchanges, even though it's beneficial to them, if there's no real payment flows, they don't have as much of an incentive to jump in. So it's kind of like the chicken and egg problem, as they say. So anyway, here's a tweet from Mr. B XRP, and I like this one because I was just saying this quite literally yesterday, and this is a cool tweet. So check out what Mr. B had to say. He writes, "Looks like MoneyGram stock wants to be worth the $4.10 that Ripple paid for it. Is MoneyGram stock a leading indicator of what is to come for XRP?" And just the other day I was saying, yep, Ripple believes that they put in $4.10 for the stock. They were pretty confident that it was going to be getting up to that anyway, in large part, I'm sure, thanks to their partnership. In fact, I'm going to be making a video on this topic today. But let me hop on to the next subject for this video, though. This is from CoinDesk. $100,000 crypto donation to Amazon rainforest charity blocked by BitPay. A large donation to a nonprofit working to protect the Amazon rainforest and the environment has been blocked by compliance rules at crypto payments firm BitPay. The charity, Amazon Watch, took to Twitter on Friday to appeal to BitPay to let the $100,000 payment through. And it's BitPay responded to the Twitter request. Says, "Hi, we will escalate this issue ASAP to see if the donor can be contacted. In the meantime, if you wish to upgrade your approved volume to accept donations of this size, please go to your merchant dashboard settings, approved volume." Amazon Watch said it had tried to increase its approved volume, but was requested to go through a further compliance process via email. The donation comes as Amazon is being ravaged by thousands of fires, many reported to have been lit on purpose by farmers and loggers after Brazil's controversial president, Jair Bolsonaro, relaxed environmental rules after coming into office last October. So that's brilliant. We got some more lax environmental rules. We don't like that. Let's light some trees on fire. Brilliant idea. Man. Ain't nobody got time for that. Alright, that's it for this video. Thanks so much for watching. I am not a financial advisor. Do not buy or sell anything because of anything that I say or write. That would be a very, very, very bad idea. Until next time, to the moon, Lambo!